Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series Marvel's Night Thrasher, and this is from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave, and it's weird. I'm seeing this giant Marvel logo right here. Why didn't they have like the New Warriors or something just to like let people know where this guy came from? I mean, I don't know. It's weird to me. But it comes in that typical Legend Series style packaging. We get the artwork on the side. It's not bad. It's the same on both sides. It's not horrible. Then we get a generic, not so cool pose on the back. It's okay, I guess. Then we get some read up information if it will focus. There we go. Go ahead and pause it if you'd like to read it. Then we get everybody from the wave, and we all know I'm not going to be messing with this figure, but we're here. We just got 2 more to go before we can build, in my opinion, one of the best Build-A-Figures of 2019. So let's go ahead and get Night Thrasher out of the package. Night Thrasher comes with a bunch of stuff, and before I start showing off the stuff, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Tony. He's always keeping an eye out for me for figures and things like that. He actually came across this one and another figure, and I told him I wanted Night Thrasher because Night Thrasher out of the whole wave was the one I really wanted, and so he ended up snagging it. I PayPal'd him, and now I had him. So when I ordered from Hasbro, I had to just order everybody but Night Thrasher. But he does come with the big chunkin' leg of Kingpin, and he comes with a bunch of accessories. No alternate hands, which I'm surprised. Like, why wouldn't you give us alternate hands? So let's start with the weakest of his accessories, and that is his baton. His baton is the Daredevil baton that has been used numerous times. It's a little bit warped. It breaks apart. It's the baton that just needs to be replaced. Hasbro, we need something new, man. Like this isn't cutting it. I'm tired of seeing this. Tired of it. Then we get a nice backpack, and this thing has like some chunks missing out of it. Let me focus it a little bit more so you can see that detail. I like it. Definitely has seen some battle. I love the chunks and stuff. It's just the damage it's nice, and it's even on the little clasps and everything. The clasps are there for you to clip on your warped batons, and it even looks weird because then you got this one that has I don't know, but there is a spot right here. What is that for? You may already know, you may not know. You get a skateboard, and it's got nice texture there, and it actually has the little screw holes where the trucks get put on, and it's a little bit more than what we got with NECA with that gremlin. So it has that little bit of texture there, and a lot of wear. Like, looks like somebody took a X-Acto blade on a brand new plastic skateboard and started cutting like crazy. I like that it has damage and stuff, and that, yeah, he's been using this thing like crazy, but I'm not a fan of this little part of the mold right there. Wish that was flatter, but I think they should have researched a little bit more on wear and tear on a skateboard, because some of this just doesn't look right, unless I guess he used it as like a shield to deflect like swords and stuff. The wheels aren't too bad. Probably add a little bit of silver paint to make those trucks pop, and then we get some wheels that seem to roll. Well, sort of. Nope, this one gets stuck a little bit. You can see it as I'm trying to spin it, but it seems a little small for a skateboard, and there's no pegs for feet, which I guess is okay if he balances, but we'll find that out. But this thing should just sort of slide in. There's a pop in. Pops in, I guess. Luckily that didn't snap or break the plastic. I would have been pretty upset, but it holds everything pretty nice, and then this plugs into his back. Very cool little accessory pack. Let's dive into the figure itself. Now, the figure has a very cool head sculpt. I like it. Definitely is a mask, as you can tell, but it looks like a person's wearing a mask. A little bit of red, black paint's not painted all the way down, but that's okay. Eyes look pretty good. Mask has some like scuffs on it and stuff like that. Matching his skateboard. Definitely like that. A little bit of a wash on this might have popped those markings a little bit more on the helmet. See how his back is. I don't get the, I know that plugs here. What are these holes for? I'm not too sure what these holes are for. I'm just gonna look really quick. Yeah, that plugs right here, but anybody know what these holes are for? Like, comment down below if you know what those are. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. His body is awesome. I love the sleek. This is really slippery feeling of the armor. He's got really cool armor, elbow pads, all casted in black plastic. And then we get down to his WWE belt. This has a little bit of a wash on it itself. And it's crazy because it's a new wave, but they're already reusing parts. That is the same belt we got with Puma. Puma has an E sort of sculpted into it, but it's the exact same belt. It's crazy. We get his legs. You get a little sash, and you can see these gaps. Like, look at that nasty gapping going on these thighs. Anybody else having this issue? Because that bugs me a little bit. Or I might need to get another sash or make a custom sash for the other side. But at least this one can sort of hide it. But it's a little bit gappy up there. And it's weird that it's all shiny plastic until you get to this thigh area and hip area. It's not consistent. It's almost like he's wearing giant armor boots, but they got little scuffs and stuff on them again. But I love this, like, almost like black, really dark gunmetal plastic. Looks very good. Boots look awesome. Just a really nice feeling figure. I just don't get why it couldn't be consistent with this or make this look armor. Or these are his weak spots. If you just come across Night Thrasher, just shoot him in the thighs. Articulation wise, I hope this guy has all the articulation that we'd want out of him. His head looks down like so. His head looks up like so. Goes down. And he can look left and right. You can basically do the whole owl rotation, and he has a little bit of attitude. Arms in this armor stuff can go up that high. It sort of gets blocked by the there's like a little bit of a lip, and then hits the part up here, but some decent articulation. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, so get him nice posed up. Rotate at the wrist, bend at the wrist. Ab crunch, that's another one too. So he's skateboarding. Can he do a nice? Yes. Ab crunch is very nice. Not so far back, but it'll do. And when he leans back, it doesn't look horrible. He does give himself that weird bubble here. Going forward, very clean. Very clean indeed. Waist rotation, giving himself the bookshelf hips. Splits, he can go this far out. He can kick a field goal, which is nice. A nice thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankle bend, and pivot here. So plenty of articulation. I mean, it would have been cool if we got some butterfly joints on this guy, but overall, he looks really cool. And the backpack just literally plugs right into his little port right here. At least it should. Why is it not plugging in the way? So let's go this way. Plug it wrong. Guess so. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. So for anybody plugging it in, diamond part goes up, and I only really knew it was supposed to go that way because of the 2 on there. I tried doing it. I would have thought it would have went this way, but no. I'm gonna try anyway. No, don't try it because it's angled. Okay, yeah, don't try forcing it. So definitely you can see that the skateboard it's tiny. You know, it's sort of how that's like his foot going this way on it. Like, it's just a small skateboard. Like, You might want to pick up a tech deck. It won't pop into his backpack, but at least he can have a skateboard that seems to be right for this figure. So we got Night Thrasher kicking up, using his tiny skateboard to deflect whatever, and he's getting ready to swing his baton staff thingamajig. And honestly, another very well balanced figure. I have him on just one foot, and it looks very, very, very nice, sort of putting his foot up to kick. Like, oh. You gotta work with that balance. There we go. Look at that. That is awesome. I really, really like the fact that these figures can hold their poses. But this figure, I was glad I got a hold of him thanks to Tony. It was definitely the figure I looked forward to the most, and it's still one of my top figures from this wave. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Marvel's Night Thrasher from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, hit that little subscribe button. Subscribe to me. I'm going to be pumping out content as quickly as I can. And I want you guys to check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The Facebook groups are down below. You got the community, interact with your fellow nerd, talk figures, trade figures, ask questions about figures. You know, it's a good community to interact with your fellow nerd. And you also have the pre-order group that keeps you in the know with knowing what's coming out and allows you to save the headache of hunting and wasting gas and all that to get figures. You can just have stuff delivered to your doorstep, and you know that you got it without worrying about, oh man, they're hard to come by, because this Kingpin wave I have not seen in my area at all. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.